Alright, hello. Alright, hello, hello. Hello, hello. I was connected to my PC, the microphone. Alright. Just wanna make sure if it's plugged. Or I plug the wrong one. Yeah, okay. It's good. It is good. Alright, hope everyone's doing well. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for the support. And yeah, feel free to like and subscribe. Subscribe! Alright, the stream health is doing well for the past few days now. I'm really happy with that. Because sometimes the stream health, it's like, the quality is like very, very blurry, like, especially when I return after like, what, 3 weeks? I'm really happy that it's well, the quality here. It's really, really nice. Alright, perfect. Alright, start this adventure. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like first story, then side missions. That's what I'm gonna do most of the stream here.
Greetings.
Is my clean? Yeah,
Interesting.
I'm very, very filthy. Wait, what? Why is my charisma 26? No. What is wrong? It could be my mouse, I don't know. Not really sure what's the reason. I think it's dirty, I'm not sure.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Hey! You nearly ran into me!
Keep your eyes on the road, you fool.
Are you blind?
No.
You almost ran into me!
That's not where I meant to go. I want to go to that.
Easy. Nice and slow.
I think I'll fix my charisma there.
How you'll learn that the church is rotten!
I checked everything, I'm wearing the correct outfit. I don't know what's up with my charisma today.
Good people, refrain from sin. Satan is going around our...
Whoa.
they usually open by 10. Around 10, yeah. Close to 10.
The city council will be convening soon. I better get a move.
God be with you, sir. God be with you.
The city council will be convening soon. I better get a move on.
What do you...
I'd like...
And...
I need a...
All right.
Let's talk.
First,
Satisfied?
that's more like... Heck. I apologize.
What? So Royal Police? Is it maxed already? It's 28 now. Oh, my charisma did it fix? Yes, it fixed my charisma, perfect, and my speech. But sadly, my speed is 26, quite slow. It's not crazy slow, but it will do. They nerfed the weights. Oh, they nerfed the weights. It's fine. Makes the game somewhat realistic, so it's fine. No, I didn't mean it. Sorry. Nice armor,
Easy.
bro.
Nice and slow.
Nice armor.
No, she's feeling better. Refrain from sin.
Hey, good people. How you'll learn that the church is rotten. Hear what Master Jan Hus surprised. Sorry.
A fine day for some fine wares.
Glad to see you again.
You have the gall to show me your face again? I'll call the guards.
Hold your horses. I'll come in peace. Actually, I have a little offer for you.
You've come to blackmail me again?
Call it what you like. I need to get into the city council assembly. And I reckon you can help me.
The assembly? The one King Sigismund is supposed to attend in person?
Sigismund's just a usurper. Wenceslas is the only true Bohemian king.
Singing Ruthard's song, eh? I might have known. Speak then. What do you want? And tell the truth.
I want to
know what Sigismund tells the council. I hear it'll be important.
You want to spy? Do you know what you're risking? And what I'd be risking? Forget it.
Have you forgotten I have you over a barrel? If you want to keep your position and your head on your shoulders, you'd better shape up.
All right. Maybe we can make a deal. If I get you into the council, you'll behave appropriately and you won't betray yourself, or especially me. And that will be the end of our business together.
And how about a few groschen to seal our fruitful relationship?
You're worse than a horse dealer. Have it your way, then. You can get into the council assembly relatively easily. My cook's son will be serving there. He's roughly around your age. Maybe he can be persuaded to let you stand in for him. Although, not everyone would want to give up an opportunity to serve the King of Hungary.
Who's this boy?
Franta's his name. Franta Cooldown. He's an idler and a boozer, but he's proved his worth as a waiter. Which reminds me, you'll need his letter of permission to serve in the council. Otherwise, you won't be let inside.
What will I need to work as a waiter there?
Fast feet and good manners. And the livery of a royal waiter.
Excuse me?
Or do you think you can serve the king in a torn shirt and muddy hose?
Well, no. Never heard about any livery before.
Our usual waiter had a brand new livery made specially for meeting the king. Don't even show up there without it.
Where can I find the cook's boy?
He's supposed to pick up his new clothes at the market today from Master Tailor Schneider. You'll almost certainly run into him there. That is, if he's up and about after his boozing bout. I swear that fellow practically lives at that Tin Hen.
At the what?
That German alehouse, the Iron Eagle. That is Zum Eisernen Adler.
What would work on him? How can I persuade him to give me his job?
Would you like me to give you a letter for him? I told you how to get to the assembly. Now do your part.
I'll be going then. See you at the council.
Just make sure we both come out of it alive.
I'm sorry.
Hear what Master Jan Hus of Prague teaches us. Priests swallow
Slowly.
those.
Nice and slow. Whoa!
Let's see, who's it? Could be that's all I know.
Here they are. The best fabric. The finest work.
Got it all.
I nearly left my fingers on them, but...
Greetings. I'd like to...
Surely you can wait a while. I have a customer here. Here you are. The finest fabric. Intricate work. You won't find the likes anywhere else in this town.
No more than I'd expect after the amount they cost. Thanks. I'll gladly recommend you if anyone asks. And you impatient fella, what was it you wanted?
You must be Franta Cooldown.
I am. And who might you be?
I'm Henry. I heard you're supposed to serve at the City Council Assembly.
I am. What's it to you?
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your feet up, fill your belly, and I'll do all the work for you.
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on it, but it's well paid. Apart from that, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. Them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine, while I run around like a bugger with pitchers so they don't run dry. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
Linen canvas. The softest linen canvas. Come and buy the finest canvas.
I want to see the king in the flesh.
Why's that?
I heard a lot about him. How he won lots of battles, how he's courageous, just...
And as bad-tempered as the devil. He's got the councillors shitting themselves, fearing what's coming at this assembly. The more I think about it, the happier I am about not having to be there. To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you've worked as a waiter at the council, and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here. Do you have any idea what's expected of you? Can you tell different wines apart and that?
No.
Well, to tell the truth, I'm not exactly an expert.
You're off to a great start, but whatever. If you make a mess of it and the king has you whipped, you've no one to blame but yourself. Show the confirmation to the head butler. Tell him I sent you, and think up some good excuse, clear?
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one made. Here it is. I look like a prick in it. Hopefully it'll sit better on you. The main thing is, don't lose it before the assembly, or get it covered in shit.
Thanks. I won't disgrace you, I promise.
You better not.
Take your leather. Leather water skins.
Onions.
Switch my troop? No. I was about to go in with the Chester outfit. Oh yeah, just put some weapon just in. No, just keep the weapon there. And yeah, I guess we'll do.
Ah, that's right. Good old pillory.
Franta,
Add
cool
poison
down,
in the
Assembly.
wine. Oh,
I'm to stand in for him at the Council's
Oh.
Assembly.
Franta's
okay,
not
okay.
coming.
I might do that.
What's wrong with him?
He got as drunk as a lord. Totally pie-faced. Then he fell into a ditch, and now he's staggering around the streets, God knows where.
I might have expected. Once, he turned up
Break
with a
the
hangover,
game to win.
and as soon as
Wink.
he smelt wine, he threw up all over the chapel door. I told him if that ever happened again, he was for the boot. Oh, well, you'll have to take his place for today.
Oh, yeah, I will see if I have
I've no
poison.
time
I
to
have
find
poison
someone
for
else.
stamina, but I'm
Can't
not
be
sure for
without a
HP.
waiter
I'll check.
here when the king himself will need waiting on. So, let's have a look at you. Have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure. Here is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. Hose are good. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. You need to be light on your feet to run around tables. Everything as it should be. Glad to see it, lad. Do you know what your duties are? For an inexperienced greenhorn like you, it'll be a great responsibility.
Well, I'll happily listen to any advice. I wouldn't want to foul things up.
I should certainly hope not. Now listen. A good waiter should stand in a corner, look willing and ready, and not get in anyone's way. In short, behave as if you're not there. But when one of the gentlemen calls for wine, you run and pour it for him on the double. You'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. You take one and go to their table and pour for them. White Tokaib or red monastery wine.
White or red, by the door to the chapel. Got it.
But for Councillor Adam of Zarzhitz, you must not pour at all. When he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble. So the assembly has to be interrupted, or otherwise it never reaches an end. We can't allow that to happen in the presence of the king.
I might do
Right. Sir Adam of Zarzhit stays dry.
And if the king himself wants wine, you pour for him with lowered eyes. Don't look at him. And
Remember who wants what?
that too, but more importantly, do not disturb the councillors at their work. They have a lot to discuss, and in general, a good waiter has to be invisible, blind, and deaf.
Oh? I thought I had to keep my ears pricked.
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses, and provide everything that anyone wants from you. Understood?
Absolutely. I'm a waiter, after all. Not some
Or
street
put
gossip
drugs in
Correct.
the wine far out.
And if you manage not to botch it up,
What?
you can
Far
even
out,
rise on
man,
the
low.
social ladder. Not just anyone can serve the king of Hungary.
Wait, is there
but you'll
drugs in this
manage
game? I
it,
forgot.
right?
What? I know what I need. Yeah. let's do it.
I know everything I need to. I can do it.
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter
Heisenberg.
load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
Alright, I guess order wine, either white or red. Okay, pouring wine. Okay. This is not so bad.
Our current Waffenarsenal is a joke.
What,
and on
what,
top
what?
of that, the army was
Wait, what?
requisitioning.
Why is it? Wait. Wait, can I switch my outfit? Oh no, I can't! No, dude! All my weapons. He took it all. I'm so confused from the side mission. Just showing me this.
From
So random.
Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
Okay.
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Henning,
Yeah.
the Dry Devil,
right back.
used that thing. That Hackenbush.
I apologise, sir.
Hand
Which one?
cannon.
Red.
Can you believe it?
Am I speaking in Latin?
Where did they get them?
Okay.
You're the one who should know where they got them. Since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison.
sir.
And Herr König surely knows this too.
Thank you, Waiter.
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not
Let's see if I have the poison. Oh, they even took the poison.
realize what Schwierigkeiten this is.
Ah, that's
The Dry
unfortunate.
Devil is running free. There are
Maybe
Raubritter
sure.
everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves with a few rusty helmets.
Tight security
Waiter,
here.
is it you want to
fight? Exactly. The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with
I apologise, sir.
isn't he?
Which wine?
Der König
White,
and his
Tokai.
army will not be here forever.
Shut up! The king can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then? We're
Sir?
sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get the coin for better?
Go for a
You
sword.
can always confiscate the property of the king's
here.
enemies. Nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of
Tokai,
our
me
armory.
Phil boy.
And the king is surely aware of
apologise,
it as
sir.
well. Maybe
Which
if
one?
he waived some of the taxes.
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter
sir.
to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise
Oh,
up.
I need to sit
Afraid
there.
I see
The
no
king will sit
solution
there.
of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht.
I'd like to report to the Honourable Council on the
Careful.
cleanliness of the city and the state of the public bath.
youngster,
Baths
some
or
red.
brothels.
It's forbidden.
Isn't it the same
Red.
thing?
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be. The current
Where's
baths
that
in the city
swit who
fall
pours the
far short
wine
of
here?
covering all the citizens'
I
needs.
wanted red.
Right, your own.
Well, thank the
The woman
Lord.
named Betty has showed up on Hopring and wants to repair the baths that used to be there.
She's a protege of Maresh. Her efforts are commendable.
More wine,
but I
Master
don't
Bailiff.
I have enough
think
wine.
it takes a
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
Certainly, sir. I'll be right back.
Come back with it straight away, understood?
A great many people died needlessly.
Get
Are you
all of it.
questioning God's plan? The Black Death had nothing to do with the bath, unless the Lord wishes to punish the
Oh, it's here,
wickedness
my buddy.
that's going on in there.
Keeping the city clean is important, but we don't have money to spare. Arguing about who is going to wash where and how is a waste of time.
It's only a waste of time
Goblins.
because we're always
it's a
arguing
thing, right?
about the same thing.
Not at all.
This one.
If you'd finally admit
yeah,
that
this
it's a trifle, we wouldn't have to keep coming back
Nice.
to it.
A trifle?
Whose silver might this
Do you
be?
ever walk the streets here? Sewage, rats, slop.
So, did you find it?
I did, Master Bailiff. There it is.
Not so loud. Show it here. That's it. And now go back to your job.
Earthly paradise, everything would be free.
Don't put words in my mouth.
He would have accused me if I steal it, so
Let's
that's
agree
why.
to disagree. What if the king heard us?
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way. At least until His Majesty honors us with his visit. And as we know, Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no damage.
I fancy some
Ulrich,
Tokai.
what have you got to say about it?
Me? Well, I'm not
I
sure
apologise,
what
sir.
you're playing.
Which way?
Are you
You
colorblind?
know full well.
White.
Everybody knows.
Oh, this is
He
fun.
wiped the floor with you.
Compose yourself, Adam. Might come any time now.
That's right. Let's not burden the anointed monarch
Sir?
with such...
Me? Compose myself.
Well, thank the Lord.
Me? I beg your pardon. I demand that you...
Ruhe! Franz, please continue.
I'm speaking about the Rutard incident. You were there, weren't you?
Oh, that. Just a small misunderstanding. We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
My ears must be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard?
Hey,
Besides,
a
if
full
his
cup
men
of
attack
monastery
yours,
wine.
as I've heard, then we have a
I
good
apologise,
reason to
sir.
punish him.
What
Which
happened there?
Monastery
Leave nothing out.
red.
I don't like Rutard, true, but in this case it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated. I don't think Rutard will cause any
sir.
trouble. He is sensible enough not to draw attention to himself.
Thank you,
while
waiter.
the king is here.
That's true. Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself will put an end to him, and soon.
Unless he puts an end to us first. God knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happened,
Hey,
there's
waiter.
no point in
Pour me
dwelling
some
on it.
Tokai.
Let's move on.
I'm sorry,
I apologise,
Andreas,
sir.
but I wouldn't brush
Which
it off
one?
so quickly.
Tokai is
Why do I
white.
have
Oh,
the feeling you're
okay.
not telling us the whole truth, Ulrich?
Okay, okay.
Are you accusing
The
me
Tokai
of
is
lying?
always white.
Those are strong words, my friend. Nobody said anything like
Now I
that,
get
did
it.
they?
Then why doesn't he tell us what really happened?
Sir?
I'm not keeping anything from you, but there's little
Well,
truth
thank
to the
the
rumors circulating around the town. Yes, Rutard and I had a little disagreement, but we ended it quickly because his daughter wanted to get involved. I didn't want to expose the girl to any unpleasant sights.
I can't jump
So
or anything.
Rutard is hiding behind his own
I have to wait
daughter's
literally just for the king to arrive.
As if it wasn't enough that
No
he
skip
sent his
time.
son to die defending the city.
All
It's
right.
quite unfortunate.
If you really don't have anything new to say, let's turn the page.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal. If we tolerate this, the rabble in the city will go wild and do whatever they want. I suspect the gentleman from the
Boy,
city's
I'd
sword
like some
fighting
white.
school brought this custom to us. It's now run by the German Menhard. Who knows who that fellow is?
Don't be ridiculous, Forsucker.
Sir?
You act like you've never been in a fight yourself. And to accuse
hang around
a
me.
swordsman...
Vanish, you hear
a
me?
shred of proof. We're
As
not
you
some
wish,
old fishwives in the
Sir
marketplace.
Ulrich.
So you will just
Go.
leave it
I don't
be?
want to see
Proven
you again.
offences are punished by the bailiff. And that's that. There are more pressing matters to deal with.
Finally, is there
More
any
pressing
action?
than the open contempt of the whole
Everything
town
in order?
garrison.
Not
The
quite,
guards are
but I
apparently
think you might be
settling
able to
accounts
help
their
me.
own way.
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now, but if you disappear for a little while...
All right. I'll get them.
I knew I could count on you. While you're at it, count how many figures on the mural have wings.
But why?
Because I'm bored. And because I told you. Get on with it.
To hell with it. We'll never get anywhere like this. Why waste our time?
That was easy enough. And he wanted me to count the winged figures.
What? Winged? Wait, I don't get it. I guess 3. Winged, right? I don't know. It said fingers. It said fingers, so I don't know.
So, let's see what you've got for me.
I found your gloves, sir.
Really? Let's see them. And did you count those winged figures?
Oh shit. There was no time.
I counted 24, sir.
And you counted correct. Good. Here you are.
That was a great
so
guess.
you can have a bit of fun in the evening too, eh?
There's the eternal dispute over the cathedral.
One
The
groschen,
building
that's
of
nice.
the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers.
Oh, it'd be nice
Right
if I
under
could
our
kill a king,
noses.
but there's no poison,
Just a village with
no
a
knives,
monastery.
no nothing.
And they are going to mock a royal mining city.
Hey, waiter!
Why can't we build faster?
Pour me some Tokai.
Hire more craftsmen. Start with night shifts.
Yeah, this is the white, right?
Are a band of parasites. You pay them, they come
I
late,
apologize, sir.
or report sick.
Which one?
And if they
Tokai!
do,
White!
they're working
Okay, just want to make sure.
and
Sir?
you pay someone else to put it right. It's
You,
a
lad!
waste
You
of
look
time.
familiar to
I
me.
tell you, a
Have we
waste
met?
of time.
Oh shit! The innkeeper.
I really couldn't say, sir.
I have a
yeah.
feeling I've spoken with you before, too. Or with someone who looks a hell of a lot like you.
Besides, I get the feeling there's something other than the welfare of the city behind your complaints.
I think I might kill the guard.
Do you?
Wait, I have an idea.
And what would that be?
Like, for
I should do it
instance,
like this.
that you'd like to have your own
Oh, I can't even
altar
throw
there.
stones.
So
Oh,
what if I would?
I'd like some
Hold
white.
your horses, gentlemen.
white.
That space in the side nave is mine.
Then hell freezes over, my friend. Your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I think not.
Good.
Excuse me. You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought yourself a seat in this council.
How dare you? I acquired my seat for the services our guild provided and still provide to the crown.
of bread. Well, and don't
I hope you're not supplying equipment to the army. If that's all they have, they would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse on Hoprik.
What ne'er-do-wells?
Those wrestlers of theirs, of
Thank
course.
you, waiter.
People from the whole town go to watch them brawl.
Oh, this is news to me.
Because it has all been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards raided and threw them all out.
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. What do we have to discuss next?
Oh, finally. Finally.
I'm telling you, something is being planned.
Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
Azonal Tüchegase, Elegiop Katonaikat, Stelkinek Utra.
Kill the king. I'll do my best. Oh shit. I might strangle him. Try to do that. But look at him in the eyes. Oh my god, Henry.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Yes, I'm
Like this man of fights!
Oh, we're gonna play as Godwin. Or maybe Hans, yeah. Or maybe.
Come now, father. Put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject. Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say? The Kuttenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they're keeping mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I can try. Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malashov?
The great Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything, and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a harmless one. Besides, he defended Kuttenberg, and you know how that went. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And duller.
How does it feel to breathe free air again?
What can I say? You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Or until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life to the full. Wine, women, and song.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin. But I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests, eh?
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Rabosh.
Oh, don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find out what they're actually planning.
Hey, where's that beer? I'll be with you.
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians representatives of your...
Community, I'm Godwin. My greetings to you.
Peace be with you. Neither would one expect a priest here, and yet...
How do you know I'm a priest?
It's not difficult to tell. After all, we have much in common. And we are both a little on unfamiliar ground here. I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbinical court in the sacred community of Gutenberg. And this is Samuel.
Take his
my
hat.
aide.
Is the priest bald? Yeah.
Why did we have to come here, Sadie?
Godwin is
Can you not
bald.
see everyone is staring at us?
Or you mean
Because we all need to help each other in this time of need. And why would they not stare when you are frowning so?
Do you want to make use of the council to improve the status of Jews in the city?
Not at all. However, we would like to give the council something it is sorely lacking. The kingdom is unsustainable. The whole land is on the brink of destruction. You have men and weapons. We have the means to sustain them.
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? You wanted to deliver what we brought to the Margrave and quickly leave.
Everything in good time, Samuel. We have just arrived, after all.
Did you come to lend money to the lords?
Not to lend, but to give. Help given to the needy is repaid only by God.
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money, we could have paid mercenaries ourselves.
You remind me of my young friend Henry. He's a bit of a hothead too.
Henry? That messenger of Radzik Copula?
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. We did not get off to a very good start.
Well, maybe you'll get to know each other better. He should be coming here later, by the way. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait, a blacksmith, you say? From Skalitz?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of Martin.
My daughter knew him most, and that is why Samuel is in this world. For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all for the best.
Why? He should have taken care of me, but instead he fathered another bastard.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children. At least, none of his own. He took in Henry, and raised him as his own, on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzik Kobila, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did to you.
A person can't choose their parents. And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too, Zayde?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
Good health.
L'chaim.
A bit confused there, but he does. The father of Henry doesn't have children. He was quite jealous. So they're like what, half brothers?
God.
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin, a friend of that lad you arrived with, Henry. We don't know each other.
Baron Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. The last of my line. I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist,
be a trader.
And
I'm saying it from
also,
now.
à ma manière, hein? A poet.
My word. Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non! And I'm glad to meet a new friend.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Baron. I knew right away we'd hit it off. How come almost nobody here knows you?
I am operating, as they say. Incognito. My great benefit is my strong connection with the French court. There, everyone knows my name. Here in Bohemia, I'm still building my reputation, slowly, but surely.
You say you're a poet? How about a verse or two to amuse us?
Jamais. Is poetry nothing but a fuss to you? Is a poet a gesture for amusement? I think not. To recite, I require the proper mood. And besides, few here would understand me.
How did you end up imprisoned in Malashov?
Ah, c'est une histoire compliquée. It was after I heroically led the defense of Gothenburg, and only lost it narrowly by an unfortunate turn of events.
That needs some explanation. What unfortunate turn of events?
Oh, misère. It is clear you have never been to war.
So, be so kind as to enlighten me.
When they broke through the defense, I ended up in captivity. It was only due to my acquaintances in a court that I escaped execution.
Oh? I thought it was Henry who saved your neck.
My neck was not at risk in Malashov. I may have still been a prisoner with my personal freedom restricted. But they never broke my spirit.
Where have you been on your travels? Have you seen the ocean?
But of course! I was born by the sea. If you are interested in my greatest journeys, then I have traveled with a merchant caravan all the way to the Ottoman Empire. And if you are interested in my greatest deed, then that was perhaps saving the life of the King of France.
And you wouldn't by any chance know the Pope, personally?
Which one do you mean? I spoke briefly with Boniface IX when I was sojourning in Rome. A pleasant fellow.
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess. Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whoreson won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing?
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Oh, I thought you were gonna fight.
Well, that went just as expected. Good health.
And to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here?
I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst, of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering.
Is that so?
Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you.
As it happens, I've got nothing better to do anyway.
Excellent. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain... shortcomings?
That's a weak word.
And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the Council. But I have an idea how to change that.
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace.
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army.
If Sigismund decides to mount an attack on the camp, it'd be a massacre.
Ah, but it won't. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. And besides, he's running out of resources. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves, but he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield.
But he can't retreat either. That would be a disgrace.
And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators who will push the right people in the right direction.
Are you saying you set everything in motion even before Jobst?
More like in parallel, but without his knowledge. If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win.
You've got an interesting way of approaching things.
You're certainly not the first to tell me that. I take it as a compliment.
Why are you doing all this anyway?
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths. And also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
I'll help you. What exactly should I do?
I'll give you 3 names. Botchek of Kunstadt, Hamann Alder, and Anna of Waldstein. If you can get those 3 on our side, we've won the day. Meanwhile, I'll take care of Jobst.
Why me, of all people?
Because you've got a head on your shoulders. You know how to talk, and you're not just out for your own good. You and your friend Henry are similar in that respect. That's why I know I can count on you both. There aren't many like you two left.
What if it doesn't work?
I refuse to even consider that outcome. Because it would mean slow, but certain defeat for all of us.
Tell me a bit more about those people, so I know who I'm dealing with.
Certainly. Who do you want to start with?
Botchek of Kunststadt. I know the name, but I can't quite place him.
That's just the thing. He's got massive estates, great influence, but he holds back. He doesn't play the big game, because he doesn't like to take risks. He always goes for the sure thing. But once he's made his mind up, not even a pair of oxen will hold him back.
Alder the Alderman. Wasn't he a Kuttenberg Chancellor?
He still is. The only one who retained his position after the city was taken. Only he's here, instead of cozying up with Sigismund in Kuttenberg. So his days in the council are numbered. But he'll continue to have a strong influence on the guilds and the rich burghers. And that's why we need him.
Anna of Waldstein. The widow of that rich mine owner. What was his name?
Wenzel Bartosz. And I'm not surprised you forgot.
I was quite surprised to see her here. Assemblies like this are more of a...
A male affair? So far, Godwin, so far. Anna is holding back and behaving like an exemplary young widow. But don't trust appearances. She's got claws, she knows how to do her sums, and she certainly has no love lost for Sigismund.
And what use can she be to us? Apart from her late husband's money, of course.
She's as sharp as they come when it comes to trade. And she knows a thing or two about diplomacy. There are wicked tongues that claim Bartosz acquired most of his wealth thanks to her, and that it was thanks to her that he died, too.
I'll get on it, then. Wish me luck.
I wish us both luck. Before the day is over, the die will be cast.
Success to our plans.
I hope it's not poisoned. I swear. I'm pissed if it is.
Not even Bocek?
Not even Bocek.
I'd like to check your horses out. See if they're as good as you say.
Ha! Even better. But you won't believe it until you see for yourself.
And you might not believe your eyes when you do see them. Well, well. We have a new guest.
I wanted to...
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without it by your leave. Or to arrest my guests some more?
I want to have a word with Older.
Well, I'm having a word with you.
I apologize, Father.
For interrupting our conversation? Or just for being you?
Is that your...
Unfortunately. Speak up, then. What are you doing here?
I came with a delegation from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Is this a joke?
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze. I got him a place at the Archbishopric to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him out. And then, I find out he's settled in some backwater parish in Sasau. But he took his boozing and whoring along with him, lost everything, and then came creeping home again. Huh?
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the way you disgraced our whole family?
I wouldn't set foot here if I had a choice. Better to be a priest in some backwater than have a father like you.
How dare you?
You're as shit a father as I am a son. We've got nothing to blame each other for. And now let me speak to Older.
You're dishonoring your host.
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor. If you had any, you'd be...
That's enough.
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
Oh my god, this is random.
We've never met, and we have no cause to be enemies.
What's this dude?
Take back your challenge, and we'll sort things out peacefully.
You've got no other option. You insulted Father's honor.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for violence. I can have a word in private with Lord Odorin, the second, as he desires, and then...
Out of the question. This uncouth lout needs a lesson, and he's got plenty to learn from Christopher. By God's grace, I have at least one son I can be proud of.
You want satisfaction?
Oh my god.
You'll get nothing but shame. As always. Suit yourself, then. We'll fight. Come to the outer courtyard, but quietly. We don't have to put on a show for the crowd.
After you.
Well, that's that. Now, where were we?
Shouldn't we rather...
No, Christopher will sort it out, you'll see.
Make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man.
You've no chance against me!
Yeah! Shut up!
Oh wait, he doesn't know how to counter. Oh.
Take that!
You're a dead man. You know that! You fight like an old hag!
My God. Where did you learn to wield a sword like that? Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer. You could teach sword fighting in a school.
I was in a war. Right after they kicked me out of the archbishopric. And you ought to know yourself. Not all the faults that Father sees are real.
Aye. Well, I apologize for going off like that. I had to, so that...
So Father would be satisfied. I know. Only he'll never be satisfied. The sooner you realize that, the better.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become something.
Not at all. I remember him the same since I was a nipper. When I was 6 years old, I fell off a horse and broke my leg. He wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
The first time he took me hunting, he let me starve for 3 days until I was able to shoot my first hare.
Only 3 days? He got soft.
I always wondered who you were. There was never much talk about you at home.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled and boozed until they threw me out of my own parish. But now, I have a chance to put things to rights a little.
And that's why you want to talk to Alder?
Aye. The outcome of this war depends on it.
That sounds very important, considering you and Alder are both pretty small players. After your encounter with Father, it won't be easy to get to Alder. Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it. Unless you want to anger Father even more.
What else can I do, though?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure. But you'll have to trust me, and tell me what it's all about.
All right, then. You've heard Yob's plan, right? It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an army to back us up.
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright admission of rebelling against Sigismund.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund. If he agrees, they'll follow.
I expect Alder's not the only one you're after.
You got that right.
Leave Alder to me. The plan sounds sensible, and he's no fool.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can drag me to a tavern sometime. Pa doesn't need to know about it.
You're starting to sound like a brother.
That was nice.
Look out!
Too hard.
Sir Bojack, I need to speak with you for a moment.
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips and someone comes along to put a flea in his ear. Yobs comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes, and now you're all jostling to win me over for him.
On the contrary, I've come here with an idea how to improve it.
Does that improvement include a few thousand men-at-arms? If not, you can go to the devil with him.
A few thousand men-at-arms as a convincing argument. And 100 horsemen on top. Only in order to get them, we need coin.
You've got my attention, but not my money.
How can I persuade you?
I need guarantees of security. I don't want to end up like Rutar.
Wait, what? I saw that.
Of course.
He stacked 2 cups
once it comes
on
to
top of the guy
property,
next to him.
Ideals go out the window.
I saw that.
You can talk, since you haven't got a pot to piss in yourself. If you were in my position, you'd think differently. I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord blessed me with a large family. I can't risk it all in a conflict with Sigismund.
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the cold if you openly oppose Sigismund.
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house, I'll have the certainty that I won't be left alone.
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly accept. I don't want her to be unhappy.
I believe Liechtenstein is single.
And an uncertain party. Besides, he's inconvenient for Sigismund. Yivka could end up being a pawn to blackmail both of us.
I'd be honored to oblige. I'm in my prime.
Forget about it. Even if by some miracle you could manage to sire children, you'd die before you could raise them.
The truth doesn't offend, my lord. But I had to give it a try. How about young Lord Capon?
He's a youngster still.
He may be young, but he's got something between his ears. He's got battle experience. And when he gets the estate that's his by right, he'll be well secured for life.
If he gets it. Right now, Hanush lords over Rattay and seems quite happy with that state of affairs. On the other hand, the lords of Leipa have a good reputation, and Hanush can always be relied on despite his temper. Maybe it's not such a bad idea.
So, will you support our plan?
You're selling the skin of a boar that's still grunting. First, I want a confirmation that the wedding will take place as soon as possible.
And what if Lord Capon refuses?
I don't care what the young lord thinks. Hanush is the one to decide. If he agrees, I'll be happy to support your plan.
Pushing a friend to tie the knot to save the kingdom. Things have come to a pretty pass.
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice. Now stop dilly-dallying and go and tell Hanush.
Greetings.
We have to convince the lady first.
God be with you, noble lady. There's something I'd like to ask of you.
God be with you. What would that be?
Your diplomatic support. And your money.
No beating around the bush, eh? I like that. But what do you want my money for?
Margrave Yob's plan has some gaps, milady. We need to gather enough resources to...
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his own?
Christ. Be praised. You're astute.
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on my money, and divining their intentions is a necessity. Although, between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
Hit the nail on the head again, Mom. You're well informed.
I am rarely mistaken.
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of this crowd.
Not only for people, but also for good food and wine. And beneficial deals.
Then you're in the right place. This occasion provides all of those things.
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination. And I have yet to hear any interesting offers. So, to the point. What is it that Liechtenstein wants from me?
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to parley more effectively with Sigismund.
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty. And why ask me for help? Why should I, of all people, take the risk?
It's not only your money we're interested in. You're well able to negotiate and trade. And if you were to take part in our plan...
Then I'd be helpful to you on two fronts. If you want me to support you, you must give me a good reason. Perhaps a favor in return.
No.
Do you have something in particular in mind?
Well,
I have to convince her.
one of the guests here has
No trades.
something that shouldn't get into the wrong hands.
Who's that?
Shit will be
Harmon
too
Alder.
complicated.
Now, if you were to switch these papers for the ones he brought with him, I would support your proposal.
I'm supposed to rob an ally.
Haman Alder was given the documents to deliver to the council. He hasn't yet had a chance to look at them, so he won't even notice the difference.
And the papers I'm supposed to plant on Alder?
Just insignificant documents. If the incriminating ones disappeared without a trace, it would arouse suspicion.
And these papers I'm supposed to switch, what do they concern?
My relatives somehow dug up some trade contracts between myself and certain undesirable parties.
You were dealing with the enemy.
They were not the enemy at the time. My conscience is clear, but I'll rest easier when those papers are in my hands.
Have you fallen out with the town councillor?
No. Alder is innocent in the matter. My relatives from the House of Bartosz are behind it all. They're disappointed that I dared outlive my husband, and the fact that I'm handling his estates makes their hair stand on end.
All right, I'll help you. Or at least I'll give it a try.
Alder will surely have the papers in his saddlebags, which he left in the shed on the outer courtyard. Bring them to me, and put these there instead. But watch yourself. Odorin's groom has eyes everywhere.
Alright, I gotta rob. That's the only way to convince her. Where was it? Swap. Ah, okay. Don't mind me.
You! What are you doing here? No one's allowed in here.
I'm waiting here for you.
Oh, how's that?
I've been watching you for a while, and I have a feeling you do well to talk a little.
I couldn't,
In conspectu Dei.
interact with the chest there. I don't know.
In God's name indeed. I'm a priest, and I know a wretched...
Christ above!
Don't blaspheme. It'll help you more to confess.
And in the morning, when I met him, I swore I never laid eyes on his daughter. Even though my back was scratched raw from our roll in the hay.
That's a mortal sin. Lying with a woman that you're not joined with in holy matrimony. And then lying about it too. That's already 2 commandments broken for the price of 1.
I'll go to hell for that, won't I?
You won't. As long as you repent. Be contrite. Fast and pray. 10 Our Fathers. Ego te absolvo.
I'll start right away. Thank you, Father.
Okay then. I don't know if the game knows I had drift just to save me there, but okay. I can't interact with the chest, why? That's a weird part. I don't get it. I'm a kid. Or maybe it's bugged. I'm very confused.
Sir Hanush, I bring happy tidings.
You do? Let's hear it then.
I've gained us a powerful ally.
And who is it? I hope it's not one of those Kuttenberg stuffed guts.
On the contrary, it's Bocek, the Elder of Kunstadt and Podjebrad.
Kunstadt? By Christ, he's the last one I'd have expected to step up. How the hell did you do it?
Well, there's one little catch. I had to promise him... I don't even know how to begin.
Out with it.
Lord Kunstad has a niece, so... I arranged a betrothal for young Lord Capon, with your blessing, if you agree.
Hans Capon is to marry Yitka of Kunstadt. God Godwin, you conniving old bastard!
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young Hans is to marry Kunstadt's daughter?
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself. But let's drink to it, shall we?
Cheers!
Cheers to you! And to your parlaying skills!
But I still don't get it. I can't swap it. Maybe it's around here. I have no idea. Oh, this one. Oh, okay, sometime. Alright, let's tell to the lady. Okay, we're convinced to.
I've got those papers from Alder for you.
Quiet! You don't have to announce it to everyone.
My lady, with all the clamor going on here, I can hardly hear my own thoughts. Here they are.
You're more capable than I expected. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. And now you're part of the bargain.
As agreed. I will support Liechtenstein's proposal with both words and money.
Thank you, noble lady. God will...
Yes, quite. But let's drink to our bargain, Godwin.
How could I refuse a toast with such a fine lady? To your health, Lady Anna.
And to the success of our efforts.
I'm gonna be crazy drunk. I think there are consequences, I think. Because his stomach is very full. It's quite full now.
That's exactly why we mustn't push too...
Sabocek, your niece Yivka can start preparing for her wedding.
So Hanush agreed, without reservations.
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill my end of the bargain without reservation.
Thank you, Lord of Kunstad.
Enough formality. We'll have a drink. What do you say?
Cheers to the beautiful Lady Yika and the unhappy Lord Kid.
Here's to a good bargain.
Or you gave one. He's gonna get first 100%. I'm not allowed to tell him.
A clear plan. But maybe you were...
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the negotiations.
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Like I said, miracles happen where you least expect them. Tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin, what news do you bring us?
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bocek of Kunstad will support our cause.
Both of them? Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going to be a long story, and I could use a drink. So if you'll excuse me, my lords?
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes. And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the Balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians. Our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslaus, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Öyle. Öyle.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
At this point, Henry already got caught. It's doing so well here, except for Hans, but still. Don't tell me you're gonna get out. Yep, he's gonna leave, isn't he? We'll start to see. It's either the two. Oh, where did my hat go?
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately.
It's returned.
And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein. To do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see? All you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylanders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants. Chicken shits. Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
And drunks! Give them hell! Lazy fools, a lot of them.
How dare you?
Some of you are even swelling right here in the city council meeting. This is unbelievable.
Remove this swillpot from the hall immediately.
I'm telling the truth. This whole council is a farce. The whole city knows it.
Lord of Zarjits, your insolence just cost you your place on the council, and a month in the dungeon.
But...
Hopefully that'll be enough for him to sober up. And if not, put him in the pillory for a while, bailiff.
I'll see to it as soon as the council is over, Your Majesty.
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore place the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But, unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire.
I'm sure he knows.
As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt. Was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And
wait, let me see my save. Oh, serve the king.
Candidly, we have had enough of false flattery.
I'm sorry. You were harsh.
Let me save, let me save. Oh, come on. No, I can't save.
These councillors.
Oh, I can.
They need to be shown their place. You suffered their insults.
Where are you going, Foxy? Mind your own business.
The same is true.
Hey, waiter.
We know.
Your distance.
Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here.
I'll try to strangle one of them.
If he knew we had heeded him.
Oh, I could!
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm.
The wine
Boy,
is on the table there.
Pour us a monastic wine. The monks
wine is on the...
I think white wine. I forgot what was it?
The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago.
You don't. Can't you tell white from red?
Where are you
well,
going?
no
Mind
matter.
your own business.
At least the Takai will remind us.
It says they're killed, but I can't. I don't have a knife. Knife. Do I have a knife? Ah, that sucks. Ah.
With a single word, ability in their place, and the
That's quite
country would
unfortunate.
flourish.
The only person I could knock out is this guy.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the...
I'll deal with that bastard for
Oh, that's quite unfortunate. I thought I'm gonna fight them right here. That's what I wanted. I hope it doesn't take me back all the way there. Oh my god, I'm gonna be pissed. I took the risk just to test that out. No poison, no knives. It's quite sad.
Between the two of us, Margaret.
Oh, second try.
Was I not perhaps too harsh on them?
Mind your own business.
And speak candidly. We have had enough of false flattery.
Why did you do that? I'll deal with that bastard.
At the court, you were revealed to be a spy. Next morning, you were executed. I just poked him. No. It's very unfortunate. See, so I think there was an option that I missed. I don't have any poison, no weapons, so I couldn't do anything there. Quite sad.
Between the two of us, Margaret.
Alright, I'm just gonna leave it to it.
Was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly. We have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you are harsh, rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long.
That's a good one.
And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied.
I want to rob him, but I can't. Okay, let me try to rob.
Can't you see the king's cup is empty?
Let's go for white.
Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago.
You don't. Can't you tell white from red?
Well, no matter.
If you just tell me. You tell me. The strange thing is that I have to memorize it. I can't just keep asking them.
Between the two of us, Margaret.
Well, at least I don't know.
And speak candidly. We have had enough of false flattery.
Beautiful. Rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is
Where are you going? Mind your own business.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They
I'm
cannot
sorry.
be relied upon.
Mind your
And
own
we are no
business.
closer to our goal now than a few months ago.
Can't do anything there.
If our father was still alive, astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas God grant him eternal glory.
We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing every damn hill. What side are they on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished the throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of it.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobs does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment.
He's not even drinking. Did he even drink?
Maybe.
Didn't see him drink.
But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities. And get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of...
I was just busy stretching my legs.
And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire.
Oh, there you go.
As soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health.
He knows.
And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king. You did a good job, waiter. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, Your Majesty.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the council was meeting, Alderin won't give you a
Is that a wolf?
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosh will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
Nice.
No, we shall have white.
Oh, white.
We have had enough of it.
Working this. Quickly. If Reborsch falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
Need be. We could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall?
It's a splendid idea. It won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
It's quite a lot. Wait, what? Is that Hans or not outside?
Nice. So, What? We left a long time ago. I swear to God, I saw here a little while ago.
Now we close our doors for the evening. People here know what to do. How'd you like our wine, Chevalier?
The art of winemaking has a long tradition in La Belle France. Recipes are passed on from father to son, and each generation brings them to perfection. I myself was practically raised on wine. How many I have tasted? Even the French royal court took note of my refined taste. The king himself had wine delivered for his table according to my advice.
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out. Now, if you'd only known he had a real connoisseur here.
Best barrels? Mon ami, this wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary, where it would suffice for cleaning wounds and easing pain. For that, the taste is of little consequence.
You have no taste. No taste.
You in need of something, my well-oiled friend?
I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint
He's gonna pass
success.
out.
As they say, all's well that ends well. So, to brighter tomorrows.
Touching.
Come now. What's become of your poetic soul?
I never had one.
Truly? Not even a little?
Not a bit. I'm just a cynical old pragmatist.
In that case, in quite simple and pragmatic terms, the wine has run out.
Fuck! I've got a tongue like a slice of weak old bread after all that gabbing.
Well, get something wet for us then.
His lordship is so unsteady on his legs, he can't make it as far as the keg.
To hell with that keg slop. Your father surely has something better stored away. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pictures brought from somewhere for himself and his closest friends, and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs. Try and find one of those pictures for us, eh? I'm sure you can manage that.
You can bet on it. I've got a nose for booze.
I don't doubt it. Get sniffing quick.
See, fight of wine.
Well, that's not bad at all.
It's a bit too much here. Find the jug of wine.
Greetings. Can't it wait till morning?
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt. But are you busy?
What do you think? A fortress full of hungry mouths and half of them noble lords accustomed to all kinds of debauchery.
I haven't eaten so well in a long time. Lord Alderaan was fortunate in his choice of cook.
He didn't have to choose me. My old ma spent her whole life in this kitchen, and my grandmother before her. God rest them both.
Wait, you're Kvieta's daughter, Madlenka.
It's been a long time since anyone has called me by that name. I was afraid you'd forgotten me.
Do you think I could ever forget you? Come on.
Ah, stop it. Even as a young lordling, you were bringing girls here from all over the county. I was just convenient for you, because the kitchen was just a few steps away.
Oh, come on. I also chased that dolt from the stables away from you. Or have you forgotten?
Cooper? How could I? When your father sent you away, I found out that Dort wasn't so bad. I ended up marrying him.
You haven't changed at all.
But I have. And you've changed too. You left a haughty young pup, and now you return...
An old dog.
Not at all. The years have been kind to you.
Why don't we go somewhere together? Somewhere private. And reminisce about the old days.
You really haven't changed at all. You ought go and have a drink and stop chasing girls. I mean, it's embarrassing at your age.
Where might I find the really good wine here?
Why? You don't like the stuff from the kegs?
It's not for me.
No one's not so
One of the
bad.
distinguished guests asked for it.
Aha. If you go down the cellar stairs, you'll see the pictures lined up on the table. It's Lord Odorin's best. He's drunk plenty of it himself today.
An open battle breaks out. It will be a fucking bloodbath.
Wait, down. Okay.
God be with you, my
I
friend.
cannot see.
Everyone's being too hopeful here.
You're talking bollocks. What's the odds state in an army?
I'm so confused. Am I missing something? Oh, here. Oh, you're down here. I would. I cannot see anything. Yeah, here. Must be a big one. Yeah, this one. There you go.
The rat'll be good, I hope.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rootard. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you beat it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of the fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. Wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Shit. I was just struck by stream.
Intruders!
Oh no. Ah, that's why it was optional if you want to drink or not.
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
I'm gonna fight drunk now. Good. Shit. Oh, the drunk is gone. Okay, thank God. Protect his brother. Okay.
Take it on his own.
You got him!
Oh. What
You nearly knocked his block off!
Bash him on the head! Fuck you!
Take that!
And now I'll smash your other arm!
Bleeding like a stubborn pig! Show your stuff!
Oh no, I couldn't see.
Come on!
Oh, come on, I can't die like this.
You'll soon be in the...
Bash
Slice him on the head. That won't work. Still can't quite do that.
Right! Drive those horses out! What are you waiting for, you wretch?
What? Wait, what's wrong with Christopher? Who's this? Look quite surprised here. Ah, shit, Henry. Who was this? Oh, is it me? But your outfit, Henry, what's up with you?
That's a
Your
good
armor.
one.
Alright, perfect. I don't know what horse is this, but okay. We'll join the fight!
Whoa! You've no chance against me! You can't take me!
First time fighting against all the horse.
Slice him up! Now, you'll die!
Shit. Ah! That's one way to enter.
I'll sort you out nicely! Show what you're made of! You've no chance against me! Shut up! Wait! You're a dead man! You know that? You can't take me! You've no chance against me! Back you up! Shut up! Nice hit! You're no match! I'm hit! Yeah!
Oh, she's good.
You can't take me! We'll see about that! You're done here, Horsons!
Nice timing, Henry.
That was a close shave.
Where's Hans?
A little too close. Fuck me. Did my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin!
Hans is the only one
Damn.
listening to you.
I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone alright?
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard.
Yeah,
And they took Alder and Conrad and Vector away too.
Well, what cost?
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Yobs long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but not everyone was so lucky.
What happened, Godwin? Who died?
My younger brother, Christopher.
Oh no!
You've known him for half a day, so what?
Shut up!
Look, leave him be.
Wait, is it actually too late for me to... Oh my god, I was such a dickhead. I was like, oh look, oh, okay, it's fine. Oh my god, what's up with me? Wait, maybe I could save him, If I fail, I'll go back to the old save, yeah. The previous save. I had no idea. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I'll do my best now. We'll see if there was some alternate
The surrounding Christopher. He can't make it on his own.
Yeah, I'm trying
I'll
to
make
look
you
at
look
him.
laggy.
Nice strike!
Well, you're off.
Christopher! Where are you, Hans? There you are. Where did he go?
Stand your ground!
Alright, I just missed. Yeah, I think I did missed. I pressed L1, but it's not looking at him. just examining the enemy right in front of me. Oh, that's very unfortunate. But I will do it.
Jesus! They're surrounding Christopher. He can't make it on his own. You're not up to it!
Okay.
Hey! Get him! Leave him alone! Come on! Let's do what you make. No more mistakes! No more mistakes!
I swear if we just randomly got one shot here. Oh, there we go. Oh, he can counter.
Run those horses out! Yeah! Ready to die! Fuck you!
Okay, I protected Christopher. It's fine. It's fine. He's gonna be good. He's gonna be okay. Go to here. Alright.
Quick!
Whoa! Spark him up!
Nice strike!
So I gotta reload. Speed some time, guys. Oh shit. Ally! Guard! Fuck, man. I was trying to help. Okay, got one. That was useful.
You fight like an old hag. Do it. You're a dead man. You know. Cut the bullshit and like fight. Enough. Oh. Show what you're made of. You can't take me. We'll see about that. Oh God. I'll kill you! Damn! I'm bleeding!
I thought it was this was allies.
Do it! No, you don't! Too slow! No, you don't!
You're done here, Horsens.
Alright, did Christopher survive this time?
That was a little too my God.
Damn. Is everyone on?
Well, so they wanted to.
What about my?
They left, but
what?
Anna of Volge.
She was simple.
And they all, but only almost. Good luck.
Oh, almost. Wait. Did he say almost?
You have a brother. Where is he?
Oh, he's upstairs in the hall. He's alive, but he's severely wounded. He tried to defend our father.
Okay, it's great. It's good. It's good. I
All
checked
grievances
it.
aside, Odorin
Oh,
is
it's
an
so
ally.
unfortunate for him.
Same as
Poor
Rutard and
dude.
Botchek.
Let his brother bully one day.
Cousin Botchek's a money-grabbing magpie. But I wouldn't give up on the fucker either.
We'll have to wait for the other side's move anyway. We don't even know where von Berghow took them.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you, but von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
Markvart bragged about it to Sigismund, and Sigismund promised to make him Lord of Raborch in return.
When he sees what von Bergau did with it, he'll shit himself.
You find that funny? Do you like watching those foreigner dogs rampaging around and slaughtering innocents? Who else has to die before we do something about it?
Tell us about it. We were neck deep in corpses before you bothered to turn up.
Well, not you.
Fuck you, Jan. I'd trade places with you in a heartbeat. Trust me.
We've lost a lot of allies. We'll have trouble finding new ones. They'll be afraid to even peep against Sigismund.
Well, are you surprised? Look around. Sigismund showed everyone what's coming for all who resist him.
Is there anything we can do?
Definitely not right now. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, get the hell out of here. Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and his army.
If I survive the journey... Oh, God's teeth. That stupid nag nearly broke me in half.
And what am I supposed to do? Can I help somehow?
You've done enough, don't you think?
And I'm sure Liechtenstein can't wait to find out what was discussed at the city council.
How long do you want to hide from Sigismund?
Until my broken bones mend. Or I kick the bucket. Hard to say.
They brought me to Suchdal half dead too. 2-3 days, you'll be as good as new.
The king announced one more thing at the council. He asked the councillors to ransack the Jewish quarter. That is, he ordered it, more like.
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there. They could reveal a lot.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall. At least he's safe here.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews.
Maybe Samuel will figure something out. He wanted to talk to you anyway.
He's here too?
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as possible. And tell Liechtenstein too.
Anyway, we've got work to do. Godwin?
Give me a moment. I'll go and see Christopher first. Guard the walls until morning. If anyone shows up, I want to know about it. I'll be with Christopher.
Come here.
My God,
What do I have for you?
People dead here. Crazy.
Set his mane and tail on fire.
It's a lot of looting.
One construct captured.
Oh my God. Okay, a lot of looting.
Punishment or not?
Still heavy.
Brought it upon themselves.
Can't see anything. Okay.
He's as greedy as a pig. Leave it alone, the two of you. Now we're in it with them anyway.
Hey, I looted him first. I've never seen that weapon that is new to me. Quite new there.
My Tempest lost his life too. We put enough arrows in him to knock down 3 like it.
I'm not gonna be surprised if the brothers are traitor. I'm saying it from now.
set his mane and tail on fire.
Let's take it from there. I have a good feeling right
Maybe
now.
he'll come back.
It's a traitor.
Or maybe the crows have feasted on him already.
Let's take it from there.
There he are.
My Tempest lost his life too. They put enough arrows in him to knock down 3 like him. What about your horse?
I don't know. I saw him bolting out the gate. Someone set his mane and tail on fire.
Maybe he survived.
Maybe he'll come back. Or maybe the crows have
Hey, I'm looting here.
We can only hope.
Well, at least it was over quick. Though, we almost took it here.
I don't know. I saw him bolting out the gate. Someone set his mane and tail on fire.
One of the old lord dusty.
Oh my trench right there. Give me a second, guys. Alright. This is quite annoying me. Talking to this dude.
Good to see you both. Alive.
Oh, come on. You know, I've walked out of much worse scrapes laughing.
They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von Berkhoff could have caused a lot more harm.
Even a man like you can't know everything. At least you're all alive.
Well, not all of us. They killed Lady Anna of Volstein and many other nobles. It was slaughter.
And they captured our closest and most influential allies. Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side. We're stuck.
We'll figure out a way to help them.
But how? Our plans are ruined.
Get a grip. Whining doesn't help anyone.
You're right. When I drink too much wine, I get overwhelmed with self-pity. Nevertheless, I have to admit it can't get much worse.
Actually, it might. And very soon. At Sigismund's council, an order was given to ransack the Jewish quarter.
God's wounds! We need to get back to the city and warn them.
I'm going with you.
Out of the question. Do you want to end up imprisoned again? You'll be more useful if you stay here and help Shishka. Henry, tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel. I'll try to get someone else to join. This is a nightmare.
What do you make of this Brabant fellow?
He's unquestionably a remarkable knight, that Vatalin. He rambles on a lot, though. My head nearly burst listening to him sometimes. Although it was better than being stuck there alone. Otherwise, he seems to me like a bold and worldly gentleman, if a little obsessed with wealth.
I agree. He seems quite likeable. And he's got a score to settle with Sigismund, like we do.
He certainly has.
What happened when von Berghoff hauled you off after the Nabarkov battle?
It was a dreadful journey. Jesus, don't even remind me. It was a bit better in Malashov. Apart from being locked up, of course.
Did anything happen along the way?
No, but it took ages to get to Malashov. 4 or 5 days in that god-awful cart. I was traveling with von Owlet's minions. They hauled me in one of the wagons. They treated my wounds a bit, but I was still in a really bad way. After that battle and all.
What did they do with you in Malashov?
Nothing much, actually. They took care of my wounds, and then stuck me in a room with Brabant. But they treated me decently, as befits a noble. Von Berghoff came asking questions a couple of times, but that was about it. Only I almost went mad from being cramped in that damned room. It's a good thing you got me out of there.
What was the problem with the room?
That I couldn't get out of there. You saw yourself when you came for me, didn't you? It's just that since Nabokov, when they shot the tower right down on my head and I was stuck there... Well, since then, I don't feel well in cramped spaces. Actually, I never did. I always preferred to be outdoors. But since Nabokov, it's worse than ever. I had a feeling the roof would fall on my head again and I'd be buried alive.
What did von Burgov want from you?
Just the usual courtesies. The captivity of nobles has to observe certain formalities, you know? It's not like they could just throw you in some hole. They behaved fairly respectfully, but of course he was fishing for information. About Radzig and Hanush, and especially Jobst. What they're planning, how many men they have on the field, who else they're negotiating with, and that.
I understand. It's a bit awkward for you that the nobility lives in castles.
That's a fact. Once I get my hands on my estates, I'll build a new castle that only has huge rooms and lots of spacious courtyards. And above all, no secret passages.
Great. I'm really looking forward to this new castle of yours.
You can be the castellan or something. Don't worry, I won't forget you. I'll even have a forge built so you feel right at home.
What did you tell him?
Nothing that he didn't already know. I played as dumb as the village idiot. I only told him they sent us with that message and discussed the rest when we were gone.
And did he swallow it?
I think he suspected I was bluffing a bit. And then he tried to loosen my tongue by letting me go hungry for a while. But he soon gave up when he saw he was getting nothing more from me.
My word. Nice work keeping him at bay. They didn't let you out at all. But you were in that room for ages.
No. They let us walk around the fortress a bit. We even went out for a ride twice, but they watched us like hawks. Not a chance of escape. But most of the time we were in that room. Like I say, I'm really glad you got me out of that hole.
But the main thing is, you're alive and kicking. And back with us.
Indeed.
It's very well, they interact, so... like, what, a few days, so... might as well let them interact with each other. What is it? Oh yeah, I want to get rid of these quite heavy here. What else? Guess this. The weight in this game is not a joke. Why we can move?
Why did I not tell you we should not come here?
You did.
Sam, I need to have a word with you.
Uh-huh. That makes two of us.
Just tell him. You may not get another chance.
I talked to Godwin. He said you know each other?
What did you talk about? Me?
We talked about your stepfather, Martin.
Why? Neither of you knew him.
It's true, I did not. But I tried many times. Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? I recognized the Master's symbol engraved there. Well, the thing is, I am Martin's son.
What? Pa's son?
What?
How the...
Yes, his son. That is, his bastard son.
Why are you even telling me this?
I thought you would want to know. Martin was raising you instead of being with Mother. And me.
I know what it's like. My real father rejected me too. I learned the truth only after Pa's death.
You know, all my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man, it would be easier. But now that I know I will never see him, it troubles me that I did not get to know him.
I can tell you about him if you want. But now is not the right time. This is not the end. We have to go to Kuttenberg, now. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the Jewish quarter.
The king has approved Xere.
He's no king to me. He's a fucking whoreson.
What's a Gezerah?
That is hard to explain.
Nonsense. It is as clear as day. Christians set out to kill our people. Innocent and often defenseless. Ransack their houses and divide the loot. And all that with the king's blessing.
This is what we were afraid of. But we did not expect Sigismund to be in such a hurry. We need to get back into the city and get the people out, quick, before it begins. Will you come with us, Henry? Every man counts.
I'll come. And Liechtenstein already knows about it too.
Very well. We should get going right away.
Let's not waste time.
Thank God you're all right. On the way here, I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Kubienka? What brings you here?
Well, I heard you were having some kind of a feast here, so I came to grab a bit of meat. And I see, instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we don't do something fast. We have to get to Kuttenberg. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived on?
But of course. I borrowed it too, if you know what I mean, but,
Could you stop blabbering already? We don't have the time.
Easy, Ingele. And you, sir, if you can, come with us and help us.
All right. But could you please tell me what the fuck is going on?
I'll explain to you on the way. Time is running out.
Are you coming too, Sir John?
Of course.
Let's go then.
Borekata Adonai Eloheinu, melech ha'olam.
Peresh, can we go any faster?
Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
Would you tell me what the fuck is going on already?
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. I just got ailed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Don't worry. We'll save your mother.
And everyone else too. Don't forget that.
You seem to care an awful lot about these people, sir.
Are you surprised? It's all my fault. If they weren't helping me...
That droid of Sigismund, may his name be erased, would have found some other excuse to get rid of us.
Look, it's not that I don't feel sorry for you, but don't you think maybe we could make the horses go a little faster? At this pace, we won't make it there in a week.
We really should pick up the pace.
All right. Schnell! Schnell!
Ah, we were in that castle. That was the first time being there. I never went in there.
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right into those murderers' arms.
But how do we get into the town then?
We will go through Sheol.
There are many abandoned mine shafts under the town. One of them ends here.
Won't it collapse on our heads?
We'll find out soon enough. Follow me.
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway.
Oh, I'm somewhat an expert. I've been here plenty of times.
Halt! I heard something.
I don't know. Over side? Right there, okay. That's nice. Oh, this will take time.
Not now. I have to go and see Liechtenstein. This isn't the way I should go.
What do you mean? Should I go away part ways? What do you mean? Because these guys walk so slow.
This way, Henry.
Yeah. That's what.
Hopefully we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
Do you think we're going to make it in time? To find the papers? Save the people?
Yeah, it was under the tavern. Should I go without him? Oh yeah, we're here already. Yep. We're here.
Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away. Samuel's friends are guarding the place, but who knows what the situation is like. Damn it!
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this. Somebody else must have got in.
I'll go upstairs and see if anyone is still there.
I hope so. If they took anything from down here, they mustn't get out alive. I'll gather up my things in the meantime.
Okay.
I'll meet you outside the tavern.
It's killed. It's quite loud. I like to get everyone's attention. Using this. Oh. Okay, I did not mean to take the food there, because consider it stolen. Yeah, I don't need it. I'm gonna be in big trouble. Ah, I should drink that over in the waste. Fuck it.
If they've got such good... Ah!
Bastard. How has no one heard that? Yes, you could be the only one here. Oh, come on.
God wills it! You're a dead man. You know that?
Sakura! What the? I got you, you whore son. What do you want?
Oh, here we go. Yeesh. I think these characters are somewhat important. That's why they have names on them. It's quite sad. You even get to know them. Quite unfortunate. Never tried with them. What is that? Dude, I'm very heavy. Get rid of it now. I'm so sick of it every time. I always have to be heavy every time. Okay, I guess we'll be walking then. To prepare our weapon. Let's prepare for that. I didn't read the text there. I don't know if I should interact with him or follow this. I forgot.
Baruch Hashem, Henry.
Okay, good.
You're all right.
Sam, you're back already? How does it look outside?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but we dealt with them. But there are more outside the gate.
4 of them were here in the tavern too.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important. But your friends paid for it with their lives.
What?
I'm so sorry. If it's any consolation, Henry here has already taken care of those cutthroats.
But they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by chance. Eric must have sent them. I'm really sorry about your friends. We got here too late.
There was nothing you could do. Benavis Hamardes. This Eric is really pissing me off. I've never laid eyes on him, yet I cannot wait to wring his neck.
What about your mother? Is she alright?
She is, thank God. I told her to get ready, and we would come for her right away.
Alright, we got what we came for, so we better get out of here, eh?
I'm sure Mama is waiting for us. We have to take her to the shul.
You go ahead. I'll lock the tavern and block the secret passageway so no one else can get in.
But sir, if any more of them come here,
I can take care of myself. Now go. God be with you.
Okay, I did that so I can get rid of some shit, because I swear I can't handle it. I swear, I'm gonna lose it. Like, seriously. You know, I'm gonna get rid of this, you know. No, not drop, oh my god. Oh, come on, I'm heavy here. Okay, let's drop some food. I really don't like throwing food, but at this point I have to. Oh, let's eat something. I know. There! Finally, I'm light again.
Is that you? They climbed over the wall. One of them must have hit me.
Get up. We have to get to the shul fast. Can you walk?
I can't.
Don't worry. I'll help you. Henry, go and get Mummy. She will be in that house on the left. Bring her here.
House on the left, okay.
What's the matter? Where's Sam?
Don't worry, ma'am. He sent me to take you to him.
Mein Gott! What happened to him?
Nothing. He's out on the street helping the wounded.
Right there.
Let's go now. We're out of time.
Wait! Who are you anyway?
My name is Henry. I'm, Do you remember Martin, the blacksmith?
Of course I do.
I'm his... son.
Was sagst du?
Sam told me that...
Watch out! More are coming! Run to the back, it might be safer there!
What's going on?
Sam! Are you alright?
I'm fine, but we will talk when you are safe. Now run!
We have to get to the synagogue. But how?
Through the backyards! Follow me!
I stop, she dies. Okay. Split up here.
Watch out! They're shooting at us! From the ramparts! Get rid of them!
Oh shit. Yeah. Oh! No! Oh, wait, no. I got this. See my aim improve from this arc training I got. Let's see. Ah! I don't know if it hit. That would have been so close. Ah, it's fine. Let's use... The bow is actually not so good.
But
It's really
they're
cool.
gone. We have to keep going. For the guard.
Bastards. Will it decrease my weight if I put the 26? Please stays 26. Yeah, please stays 26. Alright, ma'am. Just give me a sec. I'm reloading.
Help us!
Do I help her? Oh god. Let me try to help her. Be a hero hungry. What's up with her?
Hilf! Help us!
I can't, the door is closed. Oh, it's very unfortunate. I think it's optional, I'm not sure. I don't think so. It's a bit of a little one already. Oh, poor woman. Can't help you, ma'am. Oh my god, she's quite quick.
We cannot get past the wagon. We have to go this way. Through the house.
Hey! Oh, hey!
Do it! No, you don't! Last me. Yeah. You'll be sorry. Yeah. God wills it. Still standing? It's time.
I don't think she's gonna beat to death.
Kiss them all down! Come on!
What the hell?
What is it, fuckers? Rather slaughter women and the defenseless?
Let's go! What's going on up there?
Hey.
Go inside. Quick. To the fucking task.
I've never been so glad to see you two.
In need of a helping hand, are you?
No, I just don't want to die here alone.
Ooh.
There they are.
Well, now we're really fucked.
Mustn't get inside. We have to hold them back.
For how long, though?
As long as we need to.
Finally, dude. We can get his trip. We can get it. Oh my god.
Once more, and we can go home.
My god, that is insane.
Jesus for mercy!
It's a wonder you're still standing. No chance. Yeah. Nice try. Don't kill him. This one's mine. Yeah.
Crucify you!
Take that. This is for our Lord.
That was insane.
Henry, come on!
Aw, I wanted to kill him though. The armor's so tricky. Come on. Oh.
God more me. Let's go. It's this way.
No! Does it mean it's locked out? It's gonna be full of rampage, that's crazy. Aw. I think all the side quests will be locked out because of this.
Damn. That was a close save. I reckon I have to go to tell you and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance. Are you alright?
I'm
so
fine.
sorry.
I thank you for everything.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Mein Gott, boy. Have you not helped us enough already? Now we have to manage on our own.
I know this. Do you think we could talk about Martin?
Right now? Well, all right then. How is Martin actually?
He died. It's only been a few months.
Oh.
Sigismund burned down my village. Pa went to help Ma. Well, they both died there.
I am sorry to hear that, lad. But that is the Martin I knew. He always put others first. At least you survived. That would make Martin happy.
I'm sorry I don't have better news to give you.
Do not worry about it. I am just sad he died before he could meet Samuel.
Is everything all right?
Yes. Do not worry. We were just talking about Martin.
How did you meet Martin, if I may ask?
It was such a long time ago. He wanted to open a blacksmith shop in town. But there was no place among your people, so he tried his luck in our quarter.
And that's where he met you?
The rabbi gathered the good men so they could decide whether we wanted to have a goy blacksmith. And Martin wouldn't stop looking at me all night. Then it went schlag auf schlag.
All right.
But
that's about it.
Before you go...
No, hey! I swear that was my controller, it drifted. Come on, I wanted to know. Sorry, the drifting is insane. Yeah, it was my controller. Oh, PS5, thank you for the drift.
Damn, that was a close shave. I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance. Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Is there...
Mein Gott, now. Right, well, how is... Oh, to him. I am at least...
Mums.
Do not... Yes.
How did you meet...
It would... The rabbi... Then it went...
So what happened that made Martin leave you?
My Martin would never leave me. My father found out we were seeing each other and did his best to drive him away. To marry a goy is isur deoraisa. Forbidden. But Martin would not give in, and we kept seeing each other. Until one day, I was ubore.
That means pregnant?
Yes. My father knew that if word got out, he would not be able to avoid the shame. So he did not miss a beat and took me out of town in secret. I did not even have time to tell Martin the news. I was gone for almost 4 years. In the meantime, my father told everyone that he had married me off. But my husband died. And he only let me come back when he was sure people had accepted it.
Did Martin not go looking for you when you suddenly disappeared?
People said he did go looking for me, even as far as Colin. But he did not find out anything at all.
If only he had gone all the way to Prague.
Even if he went to the very edge of the world, it would not have been enough. Father would have hidden me somewhere else.
And what about you? Did you ever find another man after that?
No. My father called me a widow. So I stayed a widow.
And he didn't try to find anyone else for you?
You know he did, but it never worked out. I made sure of that.
And did you ever go looking for Martin?
I asked around, but no one remembered anything. Or they chose not to. That was probably my father's doing too. And I could not just leave and go looking for him around the world. I had to take care of Samuel. That was the most important thing.
All right. That's about it.
Before you go, tell me, what was Martin like as a father?
Well, he was strict with me, but not too much. Especially in the forge, he worked me hard. I dream about him quite often. About that last day and what he said to me while we were forging a sword together. He said a life of adventure can be over before it begins. And that blacksmithing might be a dull job, but I keep my head on my neck.
He was absolutely right.
Well, look at me now.
You saved all our lives. Martin would be proud of you. He raised you well.
I'm sorry to keep you this long, but... well, I never thought I'd have a brother, even if not related by blood.
Well, I did not expect that either. And thank you, my almost brother. If it was not for you, I do not know how today would have ended. What are your plans now?
I'll go back to the Devil's Den. To Zizka and the others. We need to figure out what to do next.
I will see you there then. But first, I have to escort everyone to Colleen. I do not want anything to happen to them on the way.
Everything should be all right now.
Take care of yourselves, dear brother. I will see you this time tomorrow at the Devil's Den.
Have a safe journey.
Sei gesund.
Hey, after all of that, I'm finally, I can finally do, I'm free. Such a long main mission, my god, man. Like seriously, I was insanely wrong. Long. I was crazy long. Wow. Honestly, wow. That was crazy. I guess we'll do some random side quests. Because I have only few, so... Well, let's do random side quests. I don't know if I'm allowed. We'll see now if it's still like crazy there, or it's just on the main mission. I'm not really sure. So I'm gonna test that out right now. Where's the side mission? Oh my god, I have to fast travel. Wait, I need to rearrange my shit. I'm too heavy, guys. I am too heavy. I gotta get rid of the weight. The weight gotta go. It has to go. That outfit, bye-bye.
Hey, you! Have you done something I should know about?
Ah, don't worry. I'm a saint.
That was an awful attack. I wonder if Catherine's still here. She said she will moved out, so I don't think she's here. If anybody's here, it's quite... Oh my. What? It's the first time I hear someone's whisper Sakura there. Sakura. Still don't know what this means. Let's see that. Green. Anything green, get rid of it. Why? No, I should have kept the head. Oh no. That's for my... Oh my god. My dumbass. Why do I wear this? Padded pants? Too lazy. It ruins the trip so much. It's okay, I can just cover it up with this, so it's fine. Yes, this match a lot. Alright, perfect. Let's see. Wait. Was my charisma wait, what? Wait, what charisma was it? It's still 26. Oh, okay. I wasn't paying attention. Let me try to fix that now. Yeah, this is the one. Again, I'm not sure if this is the highest charisma. Not charisma, sorry. Something else I was talking about. Oh no, charisma. Yeah, charisma's like max, what, 30? Yeah, it's only 30. Where's the... What's it? Pants. Alright, it was... I had to mute for a bit. Right. Look. Oh my god, this will take forever.
Your service, sir.
Yep, I'm already here. Finally, man. Alright, let's see. It's still considered stolen. It's been like, what, 2 days now? 2 in-game days? Yeah. Or I have to wait like 9 days, I'm not sure. I forgot, I actually forgot. It felt like quite a long time. You still would not forget about it. Oh, poor dude. Gotta admit, the armor looks amazing. I had to steal it. Anything unique, I'm gonna take it. I suppose that's not that complicated. Like, if it's your last time seeing that armor, then fuck it, I'm stealing it. It's not that complicated. And I don't know where is the shirt. This outfit is somewhat useless to me now, because I couldn't make it. Prisma 30. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it is 30 now. Look it up. Hey, my jester outfit is 30. Oh. Okay, now I'm happy. Okay, I don't understand what happened to this mission. I didn't even continue the mission, I used. So it was really weird. See here.
Giving his customers less than they paid for. And when they demanded the right amount, he threatened and terrified them with his cleaver.
Let me check around if there's any side missions I could do here. I'm just hoping the developers added hood ups, because it pisses me off every time I see a NPC with a hood up and I couldn't. It's annoying. It's really annoying. It's a cape on.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Oh, this is the guy. Found you. I can't interact with all.
God bless you, kidder. I don't have time now. But come to the Black Horse this evening.
Oh, evening time. Oh, I can't get it. So I want to do something right now. Okay then. Let's go. What's the side mission for this? Oh, you know, let's do that. How would I do? It's either I do a mission, oh no, sorry, I meant side mission or what? Or a tour visit. Quite like it. The only thing I don't like about it is just that you don't bring your own drip. They just make you wear this random clothes that's not your armor that you bring. Which is quite annoying, but still cool though. Overall it's fun. Excuse me. I'm quite lost here. Alright. My respects. Mr. I bought you a sword. No. Let's fight. No.
Sign me up for the tournament.
Sorry, Heinrich, but you still have not returned gear from last time. I cannot let you participate in tournament until you do. Those are rules.
I'm here to return the tournament gear.
Good, good. Give it here. Or if you lost it, give me some groschen and I will take care of it.
What?
Here's the gear.
Unfortunately, I cannot...
What? That's bullshit. You're serious? No. He didn't tell me. What the fuck? Oh wait, I have a better idea. Oh wait, the dude is there though. No. No, I'll not risk it. That is so dumb.
It happens!
Come on, man.
Just watch where you're going.
I don't remember him telling me that. That was very new. Quite surprising there. And he could bring back the outfit and like that. Come on. I seriously have to find. Look at how much shit. I have to get rid of some shit that I don't need. Yeah, I'm saying it from now. Let's hope I can organize and get rid of some shit. Because my god, I have too much. I should add a search bar at this point. It's painful, to be honest. Too painful. Let's see. Is it Torment? Torment. Yeah, there you go. Yes. I remember there was a weapon for it. There was no gloves. Yeah, there was no gloves, but again, I just gotta check. So make sure. Ah, there was. Okay. And I'm heavy again. Oh no. No, there was a weapon. There was one weapon. No, that's not the one. Torment.
You're
Yes.
always welcome here, good sir.
What? Wait, so... Oh, okay. It's time. Anyways, I'm gonna see you guys in the next stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Leave a like if you like the stream, subscribe, and yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next stream. See you.